Hi guys, Ms. Powell here, and today we are covering system of equations. So system of equations is where two or more linear equations. So for it to be system of equations, you must have two or more equations plotted on the same graph. Solution of a system equation is an ordered pair, so one ordered pair that makes all the equations in the system true, the point of intersection. So that's what you're looking for, the point of intersection. If you're looking at this, the arrow is showing you that the solution is right here because that's the ordered pair where the two lines cross. That's your point of intersection, which is at -1, -2. If you go over to -1 and down to -2, you will be at the location where the two crossed. So when there's systems of equations, you will see the questions in two different formats. Some formats may ask you for the solution. Some may ask you for a portion of the solution. So like, what is the X where the two cross, or what is the Y where the two cross? Or some may ask you to interpret the graph. So when I go through the 4 examples, I'm going to give you both, okay? So first off, the first thing you're going to do anytime you see systems of equations is identify where the two lines cross. So I'm just going to put a point right there. That's where the two lines cross. The ordered pair where the two lines cross is, I went over to 7 and up to 50. So the solution is 7, 50. Okay, 7, 50. If we were to interpret this, we would look for the answer choice that says both companies, because normally this is company 1 and then company 2. So it'll be both companies charge $50 for distances down here, 7 miles. So that's the answer choice that we will be looking for. We know that both companies, company A and company B, charges $50 for 7 miles. Now, every other mile may be a little different in price, but at 7 miles, both of them charge $50, okay? And sometimes for me, it's easier to draw my lines out. Actually, I'm gonna use a highlighter for that. If you draw your lines down where it crossed, because then you can see that you were at 7. And if I draw it across this way, I'll see that I was at 50. Okay, 7 and 50. So for the next one, the first thing I'm going to do is identify where the two cross at, which is right here. To get my ordered pair, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my numbers. So remember, you always go over first and then up. So I went over to 3, and then I went up to 200,000. Okay, so my ordered pair or my solution is 3 and 200,000. 1 second, guys. Let me go grab the charger for this. Okay, I am back. Okay, so my order pair is 3 and 200,000. And sometimes it's good to label this like X and Y so that if the question is asking you, what is the X value where the two companies are the same, then you'll know that your X is 3. Or if it asks, what is the Y value of it, you'll know that your Y is 200,000. Because a lot of times, and especially on a test, you're going to see a question that is asking you simply, what is one of the coordinates? So now, if we were to interpret this, what we know is basically this is two different employees and their salary. So this employee, as they work after their first year of working, they're at this amount, second year, third year. So what we know is for both employees, earn a salary, and I got that, I'm using labels, earn a salary of $200,000 at year 3. Okay, both employees earn a salary of $200,000 at year 3. Next, we have this one where first I'm going to identify where the 2 cross. That's my solution. To get my ordered pair, I'm going to use my highlighter so I don't mess up my numbers. Okay, so I went over to 5, up to 30. This is my X, this is my Y. Okay, I didn't do that on this one, but I want to go ahead and add it, X and Y. So this is 2 different bakers, and what I can see for both bakers is that both bakers can bake 30 cupcakes in 5 hours. Make sure that you are using the numbers that you came up with as well as your labels. That's what help you, labels and numbers. So both bakers can bake 30 cupcakes in 5 hours. Okay, last one. We are going to first put our point where the 2 cross, draw our lines down and over to get our numbers. For my ordered pair, I went over to 6 and I went up to 50. Again, we are doing distance or miles and charges. So sometimes they'll say like, okay, you have a van, you can get a van or you can get a truck or something like that. So what we know is that both vehicles charges, or I should say the charges for both vehicles is $50 at 6 miles. The charges for both vehicles is $50 at 6 miles. So you literally is going to put your point, find out what your ordered pair is. This is my X, this is my Y. And then take whatever the 2 things are you comparing, the charges for both vehicles, and then get your number and the label. So $50, the charge is $50 at 6 miles. Okay, good luck to you. Have a good day.